I'm your boy DJ Rob Rooster,
It's your boy Big Cal.
and this is the Layers of Truth podcast. Big C, this is the first time we here.
Yes, sir.
How I feel?
It feels great to be back in the atmosphere, man, and really doing what we love to do. That means, servicing our people in any type of way that we can, whether it's just content or volunteering or whatever. You know what time it is.
For sure. So, how you let the people in on what this little program is about right here?
Okay, right now what you're watching is a new segment of Layers of Truth podcast, and we're gonna be talking about various different topics and just having a good conversation. We might bring a couple of guests over, you never know. So at this point, we're just gonna take it all the way with it. Shout out to LOT, shout out to all the higher ups, that making this possible. Want to say thank you, and let's get it.
Hell yeah, for sure. So, your boy, one thing that I want to ask is, what do you think about podcasting and actually, what do you think about streamers more than podcasting?
Well, I feel like streamers and podcasters, they pretty much do the same thing, but podcasts a lot of times it's pre-recorded, but streaming, like, you get a real life, feel of the person that you checking out, especially with their content. For sure.
My favorite streamer was Kai. Kai one of my favorite because I feel like Kai get people interactive with like what he got going on. So you feel me? Kai one of my favorites. I watch a lot of streamers. I watch more streamers than I watch podcasters. So, for me, I feel like it is the future, and I think it's one of them places where people pick up a sense of community and, actually being. You feel me?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though, man. Kai hard though. Kai, so many different others, but honestly, like, I don't really watch too much streaming, but I respect the hustle, and I also realize that's where like things is going, because people want to see your actual personality. You know what I mean? They want to see like how you do when you're mad or anything, because with live, just like live television, anything can happen. But the thing about it is though, live television, they have like a delay and a time structure, so if something happened, they can bleep it out on time. Ever since like the Super Bowl with Janet Jackson, a lot of people don't know about that.
I ain't gonna lie, I talked about the Janet Jackson situation the other day, and people was like, that was a long awaited thing to happen. Like, most people anticipated for that type of thing to happen, specifically to Janet Jackson. I don't know why, but everybody anticipated Janet Jackson being that woman that happened to. And everybody enjoyed it, whether you was a man or a woman. Like,
I mean, yeah, because honestly, it was so unexpected. I was like, ooh, boobies.
How old were you when that happened?
Shit. That was like 04, 05.
Damn.
That's like, damn. I was probably like 10, 11.
10, 11.
Yeah, around that age range.
Damn near hitting puberty.
Mm-hmm. It's like,
that's a good adolescent situation.
You call her Miss Jackson if what she said, if you're nasty?
If you're nasty, call me Miss Jackson. Yeah. So, I talked about that not too long ago, and that was like the craziest conversation I had in a long time, because
yeah, crazy. Like, I mean, shit. You feel like that was a crazy conversation you had in a while, like, with that?
Oh no, the craziest conversation I had was about O.J. Simpson.
Oh yeah, I mean, R.I.P. to O.J., man. R.I.P. to O.J.
A lot of people thought O.J. was already dead. Then a lot of people didn't know O.J. was dead. They just, he dead? Like, a lot of people mostly tolerated O.J. They didn't think O.J. was popular. They just...
I mean, only the older cats really have like a real opinion. Like, if you got a chance to watch him at USC, or watch him when he was with Buffalo Bills, or when he was on CBS, like, it all depends all before that happened. Before that happened, O.J. was like, he was like Bill Cosby and them niggas, like,
the safe dude.
Yeah. He was like American hero. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's that guy. Yeah.
Until he wasn't that guy. He was a white woman.
Bro, honestly, bro, like, I seen somewhere, it was an article somewhere, not even an article, I guess was a dude that was a serial killer at the time, where he already killed like 2 other girls that resembled the exact same lady as her, and they said they seen him. Some people were saying they seen him around the property, and they really never went to go double check. It was just because it was a safe bet because of OJ, because of the name.
I wonder if that was Richard Ramirez, because I think Night Stalker was around that same time. It was like, what, the 1980s?
No, this was the 90s, bro.
It was the 90s? Oh, yeah, it was the 90s. Cause I was legit.
Yeah.
I was legit.
It was
Damn.
the mid-90s, bro.
That's crazy. Richard Ramirez wasn't that guy, so scratch that. So, what we at?
So now we're gonna move on to speaking on current events of the week, man. There's a lot of stuff going on in the music industry.
Yeah, it is.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. You feel me?
Man,
Don't spike your baby oil.
based off the information, bro, that you done got from that, what do you feel about that situation?
I feel like everybody that's involved, if you involved, bro. And if you're gonna get indicted, you're gonna get indicted. You might as well take your consequences and your licks. If you abuse another person, that's on you. Take your licks. That's more than take your licks. Take your licks.
I nigga say you did that shit, cuz. You
I'm
do the
trying-
crime, you do the
I'm
time.
trying to tell you, I'm big on people not being abused. I don't think other people should be abused for other people's amusement. So, you feel me? No. If you did the crime, you do the time. Don't go to running away and escaping. Do the time now, not later.
No, it's crazy though, bro, because a lot of people, like, they put themselves in these situations. I guess it's like, seem like it's more of a power thing with Diddy, because like, if you look back at all the stuff that we didn't like seen, like whether if it was vote or die or this and that, he had an influence on a lot of different people. So to see how many people that's actually on this man like registry on the list of people that was at these parties, bro, and the things that went on, like a lot of these people allow this shit to happen. Like motherfucker don't just be like, oh, I'm gonna take you to a Diddy party. No, you gonna be like, oh, Diddy, you thinking money, thinking this and that, and the third. Whole
You think
time,
you gonna get something.
Whole time you thinking they want you, girl. No, they want some another.
They want a
dude.
plaything. They don't want you to be, you feel me, a part of them. They don't want you to be equal. They want you to be a plaything. That's what it is. That's that power struggle. Power struggle is always a thing, bro. Like people they don't want the fluctuation. They want the highest of the high. You feel me? And then they want you to stay low so that you are a slave. Like slavery should have been abolished so long ago, and slavery is still not abolished, which is crazy, man. My personal, I just don't.
Yes.
Nah.
So you're not. So you're not
Not a
feeling
fan.
that at all.
Nope, not a fan. Not a fan of that. You know what I am a fan of is this whole Kamala and Donald Trump, and the way how I see a lot of people, you know, going into who they gonna vote for. Guess what, bro? You might as well write Mickey Mouse in and make sure we get marijuana voted in recreationally. That's all I want y'all to know. Make sure it's recreational and we own the spot, bro. That's what I want. You feel me?
I don't know.
How you feel about it?
Honestly, like, I don't want to sit here and sound like, oh, I'm not paying attention to anything. I caught a debate, right, with them a couple weeks ago, and the funniest shit I've seen wasn't even funny. It was more disrespectful, but the disrespect to me is funny because, you know, like, my brain
Disrespect is always funny, though.
I'm just saying, like, and it wasn't like, you know, God bless John McCain, but I swear, it was a point where Kamala Harris was like, she said, this President Donald Trump sat there and said that he didn't like John McCain because he was a war hero and he got caught. I was like, bro, and the man Donald Trump face, bro, was fucking priceless, bro. I was like, bro, this motherfucker's like, yeah, I did that shit.
We need to put that on the screen. Make sure you put that on the screen. You know, put that shit on the screen. Yeah. So Donald Trump's face was priceless when she said that. But do you have any like faith or any truth in either one of these people?
Honestly, bro, like, I'm at this point where I'm more focused on my local government because like that's the shit that we really can control. Because we can vote presidents in and talk shit about the next one or this and that or whatever. But at the end of the day, both of them gonna wet the bed at some point.
Yeah.
And that's what we've been seeing through our whole lives. The first president of my life is Bill Clinton. This motherfucker get impeached. The second president I'd ever seen, what's his name? George Bush.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit after bullshit. 9/11, Katrina, you name it.
Yeah.
Obama. All types of, you know what I'm saying?
He got slandered.
And the thing about it is, I love Obama, bro, but at the same time, like, I just can't go based off the skin color. I'm going based off the content of what I'm seeing and how I'm feeling. And then, with Trump, same thing. Like, he had his issues, but he also had some good things that worked out. But at the same time, I've never seen a president get locked up. You got Secret Service, so you get locked up, they gonna have to fight. Bro, they literally can't hold you.
Come on, bro.
Like, he can pretty much do whatever he wants to. And then, so, it's just, and like I said, it's him, and then it's Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, she was a DA. Like, and from what I heard, she ain't all that great. So it's like, at this point, I'm looking at local. Like, what can I fix in my neighborhood that's going to make our lifestyles a little bit better, because that's where it starts. So that's my honest opinion.
I got another question for you on the local front. Do you think it's important for people that's our age to go for those local seats or try to get on those councils? How important do you think it is for people our age to do that type of work?
Honestly, I feel like it's that time anyways. I feel like at some point we got to take on the responsibilities that we have or the privileges that we do have. And if we can't sit here and complain about, oh, we don't like these roads or there's no lighting on these streets or whatever the situation is, you have to actually, like, you ain't going to find the answer unless you go and look for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It ain't just going to fall in your lap. Anything that you want to know or anything you feel like local government, that'll be the best way to go. I'm not no politician. I'm not saying that I wouldn't do it, but like I feel like it should be more people around our age that think like us and younger people, that's thinking more dynamic than the generations before us.
Exactly. I mean, we should be the generation that's fixing the problems where there are problems. And, there's a vast majority of us that actually, sit there and try to solve those problems. So, I like your answer. Your answer was very beautiful. I like it. Really like it.
Yeah, man. So, all right, we can go and move on to the topic of the day. Rob?
Topic of the day is, why are you an entrepreneur's friend and you are not supporting them? You'll go support any other person, but you will not support your friend who is providing a service.
Worse.
You are. I'm trying to tell you, listen, you should be out here supporting your friends, because 9 times out of 10, that friend who's an entrepreneur, if you was to dip your foot into entrepreneurship, they'll be the first person to grab your hand and make sure you swim. You understand me? That's what they do. Real entrepreneurs help people swim. So why not help that person when they starting out, when they can help you in the future?
It's not even that, bro. Honestly, people just want to see you win. I'm just going to keep this shit 100 right now, because a lot of people are like, oh, I would support, but the prices are high. Yeah, people prices be high because inflation is higher than the motherfucker. So if you're on your own journey trying to make your own money, people ain't going to understand the amount of energy and resources and shit that you're going to put into it. So they not going to necessarily respect your art or whatever it is. So, like, they might go get somebody that do something similar, but they do it nice. They got the label. Like, people are shallow. Once you understand how shallow people are, you can understand who you need to target. That's why you have markets and stuff like that, so you can go for it. And like, you trying to get your friends, like, okay, prime example, right? I've been doing podcasts and stuff for a little while. I've been asking my friends, like, they have like different jobs and different careers that I feel like would be good, personalities that would be good. But until they actually want to do this shit, I can't force nobody to support me, pull up, or do anything like that, because people gotta actually want to do it. If not, are you like networking with somebody? And it's okay to network with somebody, but have that same energy. They
Right.
pull up to your events, you need to pull up to their events.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Rub elbows. Oh, if I'm making shirts, you make hats, man.
Come on, let's get
do a combo.
together.
Exactly
Feel me?
like that, man.
And then another thing is, it don't cost you nothing to share the content on the internet. It costs you nothing.
Oh, my mama.
It costs you a like, a share, and a comment. A simple comment. You ain't even gotta say nothing all that great. All you gotta do is put a smiley face emoji.
It's a click.
Just
click on the
Just click on the post.
You ain't even gotta like it. It's just people are getting paid off of social media, and these things require engagement.
Right.
So if you see somebody shit or whatever, you know they're getting paid, and you know you ain't finna go buy a shirt or whatever, at least click on it and get these people some bread, and they can teach you the same thing.
Come on,
'Cause
man.
Each one teach one.
Right. You know how many people I done juiced up and then got them on, to being monetized? Monetization is the way how entrepreneurs get our money. E-commerce, all that type of stuff that has to do with the silicone world. That's what get us our money. Like, help us out, because we going to help you too. I want to end up giving out free stuff. I can't give out free stuff if you're not helping me. You feel me? You post something on the internet, you damn right I'm going to share it, right?
Right.
You going to share my shit, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna share it.
Of course. So, you feel me? It's all about doing one for the next. You feel me? And then returning the favor. You feel me?
I feel like some people are just like so entitled, like, oh nigga, I'm that motherfucking pressure. You gotta support me because I got the juice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of motherfuckers out here, especially out here in Broward County, Cocoa, Florida. I know who the fuck I'm talking about.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna say no names. Y'all
No
have the
names.
juice. We need to get y'all on here, get y'all in a space like here, an infrastructure, so you can show the world how great you really are. So if you're great in your city, you can be great everywhere else. So that's just the idea.
It's
That's
the
the idea.
idea, it's the understanding, it's the root. You feel me? So Calvin, how you feel about, being off for a while and then coming back to actually building the Layers of Truth business? How does that feel?
I mean, honestly, it was a process. I ain't gonna say like it was the easiest thing to do, because it's a waiting game, and also just putting all the pieces on the board where it need to be at so we can complete our objective. At this point, man, I'm excited because this is just the beginning. Like, we're in a quiet place now. Like, when we did Diamond Square, like, we was outside and, we was bringing people and this and that, and we can do the same thing here. Like, we have a lot of opportunities for growth, and
Right.
growth is the biggest thing, elevation and then expansion.
Tell me one of your favorite experiences actually doing the Diamond Square podcast that you hope that could, kind of like transfer over to here into this new experience.
Honestly, I would like the performances to come back. Like, we have the space for it. Like, we want to have somebody come in and, you know what I'm saying, we have mics, we have everything that we need to. So if they want to do a freestyle or they want to do something pre-written, not even just that. If you want to do a commercial, hell, we'll do a commercial too, because we're looking for sponsors.
Hell yeah. Sponsors. Matter of fact, listen, if you can just do a small donation, we will put your name at the beginning and the end of every show, just to show that we support you, you support us, and it's just a conglomerate of other businesses helping each other out. So any business out there that's looking at this podcast and looking at this, if you want to make a small sponsorship and sponsor Layers of Truth podcast, we will put your name at the end and the beginning of every video if you just make a small donation. It ain't even got to be that much. $5, $10. Small donation.
Man, it could be $1.
It could be $1.
Stop playing. We're in the
For
middle
real.
of a recession.
It could be $1. Hell, it could be 50 cents. We want to get as many people names on that marquee at the end of the show before the end of this season. So if you're a business and you want to help us help you and you want to be seen and help us be seen, donate a couple dollars. We'll put your name, we'll put your logo up, and you know, we'll make this a beautiful thing.
Yeah, man. On the other tip, man. So, out of everything that's been going on, as far as like entertainment, what's like one of the biggest? Matter of fact, let me rephrase this. What's one of the biggest surprises you found out about one of your favorite celebrities?
Man, I used to be a Diddy fan, and the funniest thing about that is, like, I thought he was like the hardest working man in the world. I thought this man had talent.
The whole time he was purchasing.
Yeah, whole time he was purchasing it, and he was a man that didn't have any talent. So I idolized and looked up to the wrong person for the longest time in my life, and when I figured out that he did all this stuff, like, I was smashed. I was horrified. Like, and it's hard for me to actually say that as an ex-fan. You feel me? Because,
bro, I guarantee you're not the only person that felt that way, bro. At some point, everybody's like, "Oh, when you seen Diddy was everywhere."
he
like,
was the epitome of the boss. You feel me? Like, I looked at him and Vince McMahon, both
that's terrible.
shattered my dreams of actually being the boss that I wanted to be. Like, really made me think about who the person that I really wanted to be. Like, I want to be the boss, but I don't want to be harsh to other people. I don't want other people to look at me as a monster. So, yeah, Diddy was one of those people I kind of idolized at one point in time, and you shouldn't idolize people because everybody has their fall.
I don't know. I feel like it's so many different people. Like, honestly, like Will Smith was one of the people I used to look up to, bro, a lot. After the whole round table and this and that, I said, bro, ain't that much love in the motherfucking world.
Nah, especially when your wife disrespect you like that.
What? And it was like, I felt like she had even more dirt on this man because the way she was looking, like, nigga, you better answer the questions.
Hey, she just recently went off on TMZ. I seen that video and I was like, dang. I mean, do you think Chris Rock deserved a slap for real?
I mean,
it's all jokes.
I don't think he deserved it. It was probably like, I don't know. At that point, I just felt like literally they just have control. Like, I just feel like they just have control over shit, and it is what it is at this point.
I mean,
I also like. I don't know, man. It's just, I hate to see my dog get done like that. But at the same time, we don't know what he did. He was already married before all that. So for all we know, he may be the goddamn problem.
Yeah. I mean,
but from what I've been hearing from Tasha K and all these different, like, various sources, like, it's a lot of shit that you need to be on some shit. Maybe on some shit. But we're going to get to the next segment where we're going to play the video today. So I don't know if you've seen the video of Jerry Jones talking about, like, the draft criterias of what his
players. When he was in the locker room?
So basically, the video I'm about to play is Jerry Jones, like, you know, on Cowboy players, like, meat size. And I guess...
I ain't think we're going to have to go here.
So I'm going to just play the video right quick. And we're going to react to it.
Hey, everyone. Interrupting your research with huge news.
Is it the new iPhone 16 Pro?
Yes.
All right.
What's going on there, guys? We back with another one. And today we're going to talk about Jerry Jones and to go back over something that's been buried over the last couple years. You know, that picture showed up when they were integrating the schools, where Jerry Jones is out there with a white mob that didn't want to accept 3 black students. And he said, you know, he was just curious and all that. You see, Michael Irvin and all these people came out and took up for him. And, you know, people his age around him definitely was on the wrong.
Oh, bro. why white people don't be wanting to take black children? Take the black children. Stop playing with us. Go ahead.
Outside of history, for the most part, you know, with some people that wasn't, but you know, a lot of them was. But we're gonna fast forward to today, man, and I just want to know why he's looking at the Cowboys players' Johnsons. Now, Jamie Foxx captured some video. He was live. He was talking. I don't know if Jerry was talking to some other dude that was out of the frame, as well as Jamie Foxx at the practice. But he's up there talking about the size of them jokers, and that sounds like slave auction mess to me. You know, like breeding and all that. But man, look.
Nah.
And they say NFL owners like, hey man, the terminology, the shit.
Bro, I always said the NFL was a slave camp, bro. The NFL, it don't matter how much money you get paid, bro. They gonna drive you until you can't work no more, bro. Like that's all it is. I'm glad I didn't level up to that point to where I got to go to college and play football and then become a professional football player. Cause you're not finna use my body like that until I'm broken down, and then you're gonna take me out to the pasture and shoot me and not give me a pension.
Nah, oh yellow. God damn.
Listen, bro, I'm trying to tell you, you're not finna do
We try to
nothing
get
like
to the part where, you know, Jerry said.
I'm gonna play this clip, and I'm gonna let you guys make out what you heard, and tell me if I'm tripping.
Second round. Yeah. You know, hey, that's pretty good about you. Shut down. 3.5
Oh my God, bro.
This nigga is like,
3.5
he
years.
was saying this shit so.
He went there. Listen.
He said this shit so casually,
Listen.
bro.
I'm gonna just say this one way and one way only. Rich people only like flesh. They don't care who you is, male, female. They like flesh. That's just disgusting, bro. Jerry Jones is a disgusting dude. I'm sorry. He's disgusting. Goodness, bro.
Bro, I'm disturbed.
That just sound flesh filled like.
I'm disturbed. What, now he gonna probably be trying to find the ladies to procreate and have more babies like that, man?
He too
Fuck
old.
What I'm saying for the players, like, if a motherfucker thinking like that, oh, I can find a woman with wide hips and this and that. like all I'm saying is this nigga Jerry has been going on for too long with this bullshit. I'm telling you, something ain't right. They got people that's like coming to the NFL that's younger than 21, 18, 19 years old. Bro. Yeah, man. So that nigga Jerry Jones get the L of the week.
Get the L of the week, Jerry.
Yes, sir.
You get it, bro.
Yeah.
And you a disgusting human being.
And I'm trying to figure like,
you should like women.
And
you don't like
Jamie,
women?
and Jamie, you should have roasted his ass as soon as he said some shit like that.
I'm trying to tell you, it don't matter how powerful and how strong this man is with wealth. You should have been getting on his ass, and everybody that was around you should have been laughing. Like, you should have embarrassed this man to the. But we don't know. Jamie probably got some skeletons in his closet that he don't want let loose. We know he used to party, and he was the cameraman at Diddy parties back in the day.
Before he got sick, he said something about a Diddy party, and he almost died.
Yeah. You know what's funny about Jamie, bro? Somebody say that ain't the real Jamie. They say the tattoo that was behind his head, like around his, like, you know how I got this? You feel me? You know how I got mine? You feel me? They say that his tattoo ain't back there no more. I haven't seen the videos. I haven't seen the actually, I did see one of the pictures. It looked like it's faintly still there, or he got it lasered off, because it looked like it's a scar there. That's my opinion on that. So if you're everybody thinking that there's a clone Jamie, you probably mistaken. Stop talking about clone people. Shit, conspiracies are bad for everybody.
All right. So that goes for that. And so entering the next phase of this thing here, we're gonna be doing our black trivia for music. So trivia today is who sold the most records in 2003 as far as hip hop albums? Who you think, Rob?
Damn, I want to say Jay-Z. Ain't that what the year the Black Album came out?
That was a good try. You know, Black Album was pretty hard, but who else you think it could have been? I would think like Eminem, somebody close to him.
50 Cent?
I ain't gonna lie, that Get Rich, was it Get Rich or Die Trying? Yeah, that shit was hard as fuck. So let's check out the answer. So who sold the most in 03? Yep, it was 50 Cent with 6.5 million copies. Second coming in is Outkast with the Speaker Box Love Below.
Oh, that was my favorite album.
That was a great fucking
That was
album.
my favorite album that year.
Yeah, they sold 3.1 million copies, 13 times platinum. And then it's Linkin Park, and then the other boogeyman, R. Kelly, sold 2.4 that year.
Damn.
It's crazy. So another one. Okay,
I got a question for you.
what's that?
Who is one of the artists that came out in the early 2000s that surprised a lot of people and kind of like shook the world?
I won't say early 2000s. I would say more like towards the end of like mid 2000s, going to like 2010. I would say Plies.
Me and you had this conversation earlier.
Yeah, off record. Yeah.
And I really feel like that too, because Plies was one of them dudes that came out, and the type of music that he was making was very much shock value, but very real at the same time. A lot of things that he said was things that a lot of people wasn't saying. Like, nobody wasn't calling the white man the C word back in the day. Not in their music that hard. Yeah, so, and Plies did it so smart. Him, Bigger Rankin, they took Plies throughout the whole Chitlin circuit for a whole year and a half and made that happen. Like, to me, I want to say that, like, in Florida history, Plies probably had one of the greatest, like, rookie runs.
I wouldn't even say Florida, like, because between 06 and 07, he dropped 3 different albums, right?
Yeah.
In that time period, it seemed like every time he dropped the album, he dropped new pieces of like jewelry. Back then, like if you're from Florida,
That's
golds
statistic.
and chains and dunks was like the original kit for like, what I'm saying, being a Florida rapper or just a hood person, period. And so like when he dropped my album, bro, it just seemed like he shook the whole industry, because at that point people was doing music. At 06 and 07 was like snap music. So between Lil Boosie, Plies, Webby, like there was a lot of people coming up at that time, but like Plies, like that year and a half run was something like we never seen before. Like there was one song, like, because at the point, we from Central Florida, so we was considered the pill capital of the world at one point, and literally when Plies did the song Chirpin', like you literally seen motherfuckers, like you can see it, like you can feel it. Like,
like that song was
my dog just calls it.
The pills got a turn.
That's the way to do this shit.
Just lurking.
Come on, man, just different. Like I felt like he literally opened up the eyes of everybody.
And honestly, I'm gonna speak on something that's a little bit. It's not dark, but it's something that's from my past. Back in that day, you could get a pickle jar of ecstasy for less than $300, and that's like thousands of pills, man. And you selling them for $7 a piece. So just think about it, 1,000 times 12. That's a lot of money for a teenager in Florida. Like, that's how the hustle in Florida go around here. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Is being able to put your money where your mouth is and, you know, get it off. You understand? So, yeah. The pill epidemic started in early, 2006?
Yeah.
And it ended in 2010, 2011 because they shut a lot of the pill mills down. Brevard County actually was the #1 hotspot for pill mills in the United States because there were so many doctors giving out strips. They wasn't even checking the people out. They wasn't giving them no checkups. There was no testing being done. They was just giving them out just because it was money in their pocket. It made millions of dollars around here. So, yeah. Plies, shout out to you, because you made something that was wrong be looked at. You know, pills got them chirping.
Yeah, because literally it was like him being conscious enough to be like, yeah, like it might seem like he was glorifying, but he was literally talking about he ain't eating, he ain't sleeping.
Come on.
Can't even shit because his appetite low. Like, it was like a real thing. So, like, and luckily, you know, a lot of people kind of move, you know, like, don't get me wrong, pills are still, like, just
Very popular thing.
still a popular thing, but it's not as bad as it was
Yeah.
at that point because we had people we was in middle school with, people, like, just, people just grabbing anything that they can to escape reality.
Yeah. You can't always escape reality. Sometimes you gotta deal with it. If you can't deal with it, go find somebody to talk to. Somebody want to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think it ain't nobody out there to talk to. There's somebody out there to talk to. Somebody want to talk to you. Shit. Don't let losing reality get you out of reality.
Heard up.
Hell yeah.
So we're gonna get to the conclusion now. Anything you gotta say to the listeners before we head up out of here?
In my closing, this your boy Rob Rooster. Listen, this is Layers of True podcast. This is a safe space. You feel me? Pretty soon we'll have a couple people come in here just to sit on the panel and we'll continue to have conversations and, you know, congregate and fellowship with each other. My last words is treat people how you want to be treated and spread love. You feel me?
For your boy, it's never too late to take your black ass back to school. It's never too late to do anything that you want to do. You just have to take that chance and make it happen. Peace and love, everybody.
This has been the LOT podcast. I'm your boy Rob Rooster.
Gang, gang. Big cow.
Yes, sir. We out of here. Hey, and tell your mama I want some banana pudding.